So this is the Good Ride review of the Volcom TDS insulated Gore-Tex jacket. And it is almost a shell, but it has some just like strategically mapped goose down insulated areas. And it's really like, I just love pieces of outerwear like this. I mean, this is why we do this site, because we get off on stuff like this. And thanks to Evo, we're here in the studio taking a look at it. And this is more expensive than a lot of snowboards out there. And it is one serious piece of 3-layer Gore-Tex. And the construction, just looking at every little detail of this jacket, despite its massively day glow, like totally not my kind of color, but man, this thing just lights up, especially under studio lights. We actually had to like dial down the camera to fit this, but it's just amazing construction. It's a great fit. What I like about Gore-Tex is they don't change up the fit as things get more expensive. This has that same flattering build as the Volcom L Gore-Tex, yet it's super high end. There's lots of room for layering. This fits my specs, as you can see down below, really well. Let's get into checking out the helmet compatibility. And it's so nice, like when you compare this to, let's say, Burton, another mainly snowboard specific outerwear company. Most of the really high-end Burton stuff has an articulating hood. This has a contoured hood, and there's just so much room to move with a medium helmet and a large jacket. Even with a large helmet, with this jacket, there would be room. And I just have so much room, I have to tighten this up to work with my helmet. And I can tuck in, and you can see you're just sealed from the elements. And that is just exceptional. And there are ways to adjust it here and in the back. So you can really dial it out around your helmet, or if you're not wearing a helmet, you can deal with that. Here, let's get this thing off. You've got two front pockets here with just the, what's the liner called again, Grant?
The backing on this 3-layer Gore-Tex is called C-knit backing. So
there's C-knit backing in here, as well as throughout the jacket, but you got the smooth C-net backing in the pockets. There's no fleece liner there. You've got two big pockets up here. You really, this works for the outer pocket, and you've got two big pockets here. This jacket pocket goes down to here. My phone's sitting down here, and it sits kind of securely. It's not real wide down at the bottom, super wide, to where the phone feels like it's holding. And then there's lots of room all the way up to the pit, to your collarbone here. So that's a big pocket, at least a tall pocket. And this one feels a little, nope, about the same. Goes all the way up to the top of your collarbone. Two great big pockets, so 4 very functional pockets. And if you're backpacking, and you've kind of got these pockets, these bottom pockets blocked off, which are pretty big too, you at least have a lot of room in the top pockets, unlike the Volcom guide jacket. And then you've got your your typical snap goggle pocket. But look at this insulation, and this is the goose down, and you can see it's kind of mapped throughout your back and throughout your chest, so it's kind of warming those areas, but it doesn't feel like your typical insulated jacket. It feels almost like a shell everywhere. You can definitely feel the extra warmth around you, but it's not quite like, and it's just so light and so breathable. The other thing is same old great, cuffs here. That just go over gloves so easily and adjust so well. There's a little elastic on the other side, so it fits around these Burton AK guide gloves very well. And you have a fixed powder skirt. I wouldn't mind it being detachable, but that's not a big deal. And you can snap here, so it kind of gets out of your way. You have Volcom zip technology that works around the waist and really like seals your crack off from any kind of snow type of attack. You've got a little pass pocket here. You don't have a traditional jacket to pant interface anymore. They used to have one, but it's not there. And this is just, all in all, construction quality. You know, these wrist gaiters don't bother me, and wrist gaiters can bother me. They fit under the glove really well. Quality of construction, waterproofing, breathability, functionality, helmet compatibility. They just kind of did everything right with this jacket, so it's highly recommendable for anybody who wants to ride the resort and sees a lot of wet snow and rain and weather, and they're constantly dealing with the elements. This is a great jacket to have. And if you want a little extra warmth than your average shell, you have the Volcom TDS insulated. So there you go.